How's it going, everybody? This video is going to be a little bit different. This is going to be a more motivational style type of video. So let's get on with it. One point that a lot of artists miss, and I think a lot of musicians and people that generally do really want to succeed in the music industry, a lot of artists think that simply because they make music, people should care about it. And honestly, I'm so not sure why people in the creative industries think this way, because a lot of your idols probably don't agree that just because you make some sort of arts, people are supposed to care. This doesn't happen in business. This doesn't happen in music, in arts, acting, whatever. Just because you make something cool, whether it's a business, whether it's your music, whether it's whatever, just because you made it doesn't mean people will care about it. So I know this sounds a little bit harsh, but you gotta stop thinking that just because you make music, people will care about it. I've heard this very good kind of quote from somebody I was watching on YouTube. And sometimes in life, there are moments where it's not going to be perfect and you just got to become a dog. And what I mean by that, now we are in this kind of biohacking age where everybody needs to have, perfect 8 hours of sleep. They have to have everything aligned in order for their project, like let's say you're making music, worked out. And most of the time, whenever success is made and when people succeed in the music industry, it's actually mostly in times when the person becomes a dog. And what I mean by that is sometimes there will be moments where you are tired as hell, but you still gotta make your music. You still just gotta move forward. For example, Steve Jobs, for some, the king of just design and creativity, regardless what you think about like him as a person. He did revolutionize design, which is part of the creative industries. Steve Jobs delivered his famous commencement speech in Stanford while battling cancer. Kobe Bryant was known for sometimes playing games with 0 hours of sleep because of his work ethic and because of how he was obsessed with what he was trying to achieve. Ed Sheeran played 30 shows while being homeless before succeeding. And I'm just kidding. It's not 30. It's 300 shows. I just wanted to throw you guys off there. Imagine you play 10 shows, nothing. 20 shows, nothing. 50 shows, nothing. 100 shows, nothing. Now times that by 3, you play 300 shows until you actually succeed. Lizzo is actually a very good example of being a dog. Her famous song, Truth Hurts, only blew up 2 years after it was released. Literally nobody cared about that song for 2 years until she had her breakout moment. And to top that all off, she had been making music until the age of 30. And only when she was 31, she blew up. Like a lot of people give up whenever they don't blow up at like 21 or whatever, or even 25 or whatever age, or they give up whenever this project flops. Just think about it for her. You release music for such a long time. None of it is working. You're 31 years of age. You think about quitting, you have depression, you don't have money. And then at 31, she finally succeeded. And what I'm basically trying to say is that these people are not lucky. Again, just because you make music, people will not care. In regards to like, Lizzo, Ed Sheeran, whatever, all of these people probably wanted people to care, but they realized in order for them to succeed, you just need to do so many reps that would be unreasonable for you to fail. A lot of people try to like overcomplicate their tasks when it comes to like working on a certain project or whatever. But most of the time, if you just think about it in this simple way, that to succeed, you just need to do so many reps that it would be, and in my opinion, this quote is even better if you change it to, it would be impossible for you to fail. Like if you want to lose weight and you're having a hard time to succeed, you really just need to do so many reps, so many days of being consistent that it will be just impossible for you to fail. And the same goes with whenever you're working on a project, on music, on getting signed, on just blowing up as an artist. If you use this simple theory, I promise you, everything you will try to do in the future will become a lot simpler just because you realize to yourself that, wow, this isn't like so complicated. This doesn't depend on the universe making me lucky and stuff like that. I literally just need to do so many reps, so many tries, so many failures that it would be simply impossible for me to fail, for me to not achieve what I want. So yeah, guys, I hope this video helped you guys out just a little bit. I just wanted to give you guys some motivation on whatever it is that you're working. And whenever you lack that motivation, just come back to this video and I promise you things will be a lot more simpler and you will get your work done eventually. If you guys want to get your music promoted, I'll link Moshpit Media down below. If you want to join our music business community where you can earn more money in music, distribute your music, start a music business, and just generally network with people that are actively working in the music industry. So whether you're a beginner or you're already working in the music industry, SoundMind is for you. And if you want to join it, I'll link it down below. So yeah, that's been it for this video. Thank you.